Good morning, guys. How's everyone doing? It's about 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Me doing this video. And today I want to talk about the mysterious and controversial subject of sealed system repairs. I'm going to tell you what I think about it, how I got. So the way I got started with it was one of the warranty companies I was doing work for. They would give you refrigerators, right? So because they ask you like, hey, do you work on refrigerators? Yeah, no problem. Okay. But then I noticed that some of the fridges were having sealed system issues. Now, at the time that I was doing warranty work, I didn't do seal system repair. So how I did it was I used to sub it out to somebody else, and it was a warranty gig, so they only would pay me like $200 for doing seal systems. That's on the warranty end, so I had to pay that guy to do the seal system work for me. And then like my CODs, I remember like it was real depressing. Like I remember I would go out there, I would run into a job, and I'd tell the customer like, ma'am or sir, you have a seal system problem, and unfortunately I don't diagnose that. I would give them back their money, and I wouldn't charge them a service fee. I would tell them, look, get somebody out here that does seal system work. And I just felt like incomplete as a tech when I would do seal system like diagnostics. Like I felt like people would call me, I would go out there, I look at the evaporator coils, bone dry, I look at the compressor, burning hot, both fans working, and right then I start shaking my head. I had no idea how to troubleshoot or anything. And I did that for years since I started. So it's probably only been like 6 months, 8 months that I've been doing seal system work. So I'll tell you like how I got started in it. Well, I got tired of subbing this guy, not just one guy. It was like 2 or 3 guys I would use for all my seal system sub work. And I just got tired of like calling them, and I was like at their flexibility whenever they could get around to. Meanwhile, the customer's calling me. So I said, I gotta learn this. So what I did was I went online, and you could do it too. Just go to Google, and in the search bar type in refrig pool seal system repair PDF. Make sure you put PDF in the search description. So then I downloaded this Whirlpool PDF in regards to like seal system repair. Like reading that, I read it religiously like 4 or 5 times, the whole manual. I took notes. I took it like real course. I learned what my pressures were. I learned what the different problems were. And that PDF, it's a good PDF because one of the things that PDF emphasizes on, like what is like common, like what is a good working system. And it will tell you like, look, your low side should be at like 0 to 5, your high side should be like 110, 120, 125. It would tell you your amperage. It would tell you compressor. Like when like you do compressor work, you gotta feel a lot. You gotta feel like your condenser coils. It's just different things, and you learn all that when you start reading the PDF. And then another thing I suggest is I went on and I'm doing this video because one of the dudes on the last video I did about finance. One of the dudes asked me about seal system work. I think his name is Stephen Hawks or something. Not the dude that just passed away, but like whoever that guy is. Look, this video I'm doing it for you. So like I went on YouTube, and YouTube has a video, and you could Google it too. Write it down. What I'm telling you, write it down or go back and replay this when I post it. It's called Electrolux refrigeration training videos. It's like a five part DVD, 5 part YouTube thing. So when I started watching that, I was taking notes. I literally was learning all theory from just book work. No handwork, no book, no none of that. Frigidaire had one too. Frigidaire had a seal system PDF. So I just went through various PDF things and various trainings, and especially older Whirlpool manuals on older refrigerators. A lot of them would tell you, like, unplug the refrigerator, see how fast the unit stabilizes. If it stabilizes slow, you check this. And what I did was I just created like a little, like on my tablet, I created like a little diagnostic chart. Like, if it's this pressure undercharged, this over, so I had like the theory, at least I thought. So I had the theory. So then what happened was I said, okay, I gotta get hands on. So I started looking at the various tools that you would need to do a seal system repair. And I didn't have them big oxyacetylene, Uniwell, that big $200-300 kit. I didn't have that. I went right down to Home Depot. I spent $50, and I bought those $10 cans, those little $10 cans of oxyacetylene with the little tip. I think it cost me $50. And then what I did was I went, every time I was driving and I see a refrigerator, I would take it. And then, I bought a vacuum pump, and then, I bought like all the tools to come with it, all the little stuff. But I took my time. I didn't just dive into seal systems 1, 2, 3. I took my time. I would say it took me all but 3-4 months before I had all the right tools. I didn't even have the 134A. I wasn't EPA certified. You know how I was getting my 134A? I would go into AutoZone. And when I would go into AutoZone, they would have the little canisters, the little 6-ounce canisters. There was like $10. I would get those. And then, I would go in my garage, and those refrigerators that I would find, I would practice solder. I was destroying them. I was wrecking them. I was practicing on the evaporator coil. I was burning holes through it. I was a mess. But, and I say but, I started getting better. I destroyed that refrigerator. I even laid it on its back and pulled the coils out the bottom, just practicing soldering. And after like 3-4 refrigerators, I started saying, okay, I could do this. Then I don't know, it disconnected me. I don't know if I'm still active or not. I hope I am. So anyway, getting nice. So now I went out. Now I got all my stuff. Now I got everything professional. And my first gig, I'll never forget, it was an LG linear compressor. And I replaced the compressor, replaced the filter dryer. And I did an amazing job. Pressure checked it, charged it by the scale. No recall. I even called the customer back. I was so nervous that I called the customer back multiple times. Like, hey, how's it working? Just a friendly, checkup. Oh, fantastic. I couldn't believe it. Then my confidence. That's all I wanted to do now. Seal systems. And now I could do one of those. I could do a compressor swap out, and I'm not even bragging. Like, I'm very humble and modest. And there's probably a guy that could do it in like 30 minutes. But me now, for only doing it for like 7-8 months, I could do a compressor in like 2 hours, an hour and 45 minutes if the conditions are right. Change the filter, dry, everything. Vacuum it, everything by the book. 30-minute vacuum, leave it 10 minutes, make sure that it stays in vacuum. The whole by the way it's supposed to be done. And brings me to my next point. Should you get involved in seal system? Absolutely. 100%. If you would change a tub bearing, do some Samsung front load, Whirlpool Duet front load, and some Cabrio, bearing, I do a seal system 20 days before I do one of those bearing jobs. It's not as rigorous. You literally pull the fridge out and you work behind it, sitting down. You got the whole the whole tools there. It's nice and comfortable. It's all cool. What's this? Dwight. Oh man, I don't know if I said this guy's name right. Explain the vacuum process. Bro, putting a vacuum to it is basically you just removing the system of all of its contaminants, basically. You hook up your vacuum to the process stub of the compressor and put a vacuum to it. You want to make sure that you put your blue hose, which is the low side, you want to put it on the process stub, and you just want to turn on your vacuum pump. Let it run for about 20-30 minutes and then turn it off, and you want to make sure that it remains in vacuum and it doesn't go up, because if it goes up, then that means that you have a leak somewhere. It's more technical than that, but that's the gist. I don't want to like get into that for this video, but that's a quick way to help you, Mr. Dwight Taylor. So anyway, like I was saying, should you get involved in seal system? Absolutely. It's a nice, easy job. It's comfortable, unless you got to do like the evaporator, or if it's a built-in and you got to do it from the top. But man, you could make like 475, 500, 550, you know, on a standard compressor, on a French door bottom mount. You could do a Sub-Zero, one of them, 1800, 19, 2000, KitchenAid, you know. And I've done one of those. I did a compressor swap out on a built-in KitchenAid. I think I got them for like 1700, and that's Blue Book. That's not that I came in there and I was, you know, that's Blue Book price. That's what it costs. So, you know, my message to you guys is don't be scared. Go out there, pick up some old beater junk units, practice on them, learn your theory, watch those Electrolux videos. You know, I'm working on something now. Well, I'm having talks with somebody now. My friend Rick. When you get off this video, go to the YouTube search bar and type in appliance training. It's a guy out of Miami Lakes. He teaches seal. He teaches all appliance repair. He has like a whole curriculum. But we're in the talks, and we may be putting something together for y'all as far as like how to do this. So no promise, but stand by on that. But we are in the talks of trying to, you know, put some of this information out there. He even got a video about it. But anyway, I say all that to say this. Don't be discouraged by seal systems. It's not rocket science. It's not the hardest thing. Is it intimidating? Yeah. Is it a lot to learn? No different than the way a defrost works. Okay, Anthony Moreau. My first one was a LG. I had to change the evap. Messed it up bad. LOL. Yeah. But put the heat pads. Put multiple heat pads behind the evaporator when you doing all of that. They even have like gels and stuff to like put so that like you don't burn anything. So, but I'm sure you won't mess up another one, you know. And that's how it is. That's why I practice in my garage. So anyway, like I was saying, get out there, learn the seal system, not at the customer's expense. Go on Craigslist, and anybody throwing away a refrigerator, anybody giving one away, you know, buy one. Buy a little $50 top mount that's broken or something, you know, and experiment on it, you know. So that's pretty much it as far as me and seal system. That's how I got started in it. That's how I learned it. And you know what? I feel like an overall better tech. Yes, the appliance field is definitely profitable. Glad I got into it. Yeah, definitely it's profitable. It's good. So yeah, that's pretty much it as far as me and seal system, guys. I hope this video was informative. I hope I finally answered that question, and there will be no more talk of sealed system for a couple while, you know, a couple videos. But yeah, that's how I got involved with it, guys. And like I said, stand by in the near future. We may be putting a package together, an online package or something in regards to that. So we'll see how it goes. All right, I'm gonna sign out now, and thanks for watching my videos. All right.